You're listening to the Extra Magic Hour, brought to you by Walt's Apartment Productions. Join the team in the studio as they bring you the spirit of Disney, Universal, and theme parks beyond through park news, history, and tips and tricks to make your next theme park vacation even more magical. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Extra Magic Hour, your park-centric show here at Walt's Apartment Productions. I am one of your hosts, Sam, and today we're going to be talking about some superhero news coming out of Hong Kong, some candlelight processional updates, and a bunch of other theme park news. We also have a fantastic trip report coming from Kevin and Amanda, so stick around for that. We've got lots of news, lots of fun, and we're ready to get started. But before we do, we want to thank our sponsors, Sunken City Designs, Getaway Today, and We're in the Park. A big shout out to our lamplighters, our Patreons who are on our Discord, keeping that conversation going. If you haven't joined our Discord, it is absolutely free, and we are there waiting for you. So click the link in the show notes and come hang out with us. Let's say hi to everyone that's here with us today, though. Let's start with our regulars, Mr. DU Joey. How's it going?
I'm good. Glad to be back finally. Feel like I was gone from the show for longer than I was.
It was just a week.
It
was just forever. A week.
I need to talk parks with my ladies.
You just missed us. It's okay.
I did.
Courtney and I had fun last week, though. No offense. We could still make it happen without you, Joey, but we love when you're here. And we love you. Stop. Courtney, speaking of you, how are you, my dear?
I'm good. I'm getting over being sick, but I am powering through and ready to talk everything parks.
Yes. And Kelly, how are you?
I'm good. I forced myself to stay awake today.
Well, it's good to see you. We always love because we know you work really, really early in the morning on Thursdays, and sometimes you have to power through to be here with us. So we always appreciate when you make that happen. And Amanda, freshly back from vacation, a very long, adventurous vacation with Kevin. How are you?
We're doing well. It's good to be back. We are also recovering from some sort of bug because, it's not a cruise and vacation in Florida without coming down with something. There's a lot of people
Cruise
in
crud.
one spot. Yeah.
So, cruise crud is a thing. Yeah.
It is. So definitely on the last to feel it. So we got our cough drops and water handy just in case, but we're doing well otherwise, and it's good to be back and can't wait to catch up on all things theme parks.
Yes, and
woohoo,
Kevin, it's good to have you here.
Yeah. Happy to be here. Same story as Amanda said, so just fighting the cruise crud, and we'll see how it goes here today.
All right, sounds good. Well, we're going to jump right into the news because right after we recorded last week, Courtney shared this lovely news that they gave us an update on the let me click the right link this time, that they gave us an update on the new look at the superhero themed extended area that's coming to Hong Kong Disneyland, to their Avengers campus. So they are, it's going to be shopping, dining, kind of what they're thinking for their Avengers campus. They're getting their attractions too. We don't know a lot about this. I've tried to pull other articles about it. Not really a lot of information. We just know that they are giving us a preview, giving us an exclusive look at it. Looks like a drop coaster. Looks fun.
Yeah. And it's very like a Tower of Terror style, where you're either being pulled up or pulled down. In the screenshot that you have there through time portals. If you're listening to us in podcast land, come check us out over on YouTube so you can see all of the visuals that we have going on. But regardless, it looks very exciting. You have Thor there, you have Dr. Strange. You're going to have a cast of characters. So the storytelling element is going to be on point, and it's going to be a fun ride. So I can't wait to learn more about it as the details unfold.
I'm not sure
Yeah,
if
it
I
looks
missed
like
any
the
updates or
Bifrost.
not. I'm not sure if I missed any updates. Is it actually going to be officially Avengers Campus there, or is it still just Stark Expo?
It looks like they're turning it into
an Avengers
campus.
campus. Yeah.
Interesting. Slow and steady.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're including
Three around the world.
in addition to the attraction, entertainment, shopping, dining, all Avengers themed.
I do like the comment on this post. It says, "Hi, Guardians, mission breakout."
Yeah, I was going to comment that too. I was like, oh, yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
They need another
ride. It's a good attraction. It's a good attraction.
Yeah.
I like how there's the 3 Avengers Campus, but they're all different, but in the same universe, which is, what we.
That was their original
plan.
That was their original mission, right? To keep them all different, because it was like you were going there to train in a certain thing or whatever, the storyline.
Yeah, I know the one in California says like West Coast on like the boxes and stuff.
Yeah.
So they differentiated.
The only thing is they can't put it in Florida, so not yet.
Not yet.
Until Universal gives up those
They get
rights.
everything anyway, so it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure Universal is going to give up those rights.
Don't be so sour, Joey. Well, yeah, I mean, it makes it harder for Disney to compete on the East Coast. So they definitely have a bigger bargaining chip than we do right now.
Absolutely.
Speaking of new attractions, though, Dollywood's getting one. In 2026, they are getting the I'm not even sure what exactly to expect from this attraction.
What's it called?
Night Flight Expedition. Night Flight Expedition. So it's going to be a $50 million first of its kind attraction combining indoor family coaster, whitewater raft ride, and scenic boat travel. It's supposed to be the park's largest investment ever, and they're aiming for a 2026 spring opening.
It looks like the boats extend, like that it can go from out of water into water. That's crazy.
So it's on a track.
Yeah, it's on a track. So it's going to be through water, and then there's going to be an indoor section. I think there's going to be an indoor and an outdoor section, if I'm correct. I could be wrong.
Yeah, it looks really cool. And if you're able to look up on the site that it's on, there's another post with a more like detailed animatic that looked really cool. But it looks like the indoor is going to take place like kind of like in a forestry area at night and stuff. So I guess they have this ride system in France somewhere.
Yeah, they said it's recent future scope in France is what they're using. It's from Mac Ride Systems. That's what we know about.
Have you
been? Very
innovative.
Cool.
I have not been
Anybody
to Dollywood.
Amanda and I have
We've been to Dollywood.
Oh, okay. I mean, I know they have a lot of good coasters. Yeah.
If you go to the Dollywood website, dollywood.com, and scroll like about halfway, maybe a little bit more, there is a trailer for the attraction to show a little bit more of how the ride vehicle works and kind of the layout. So it does seem like, yes, you are on a track, but the vehicle itself is going to do some fun things. So it'll kind of pivot and rotate to mimic the whitewater rafting element. But I think
I've got it right here.
be on the track.
Like Indiana on water.
Watch it. We'll just
watch
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Sounds like they're looking to compete with Avatar.
For some, night brings rest.
There's like a
For
storyline.
others, it sparks adventure.
Sorry, I was making it bigger.
The time is coming. A family's quest will unearth a journey only few have seen. A place so mesmerizing, only those brave enough to dive into the darkness will illuminate a world of wonder. From the creators that brought you Wild Eagle, Lightning Rod, and
awesome.
Big Bear Mountain,
It is awesome.
comes the single most ambitious adventure Dollywood has ever imagined. Introducing Night Flight Expedition, the first ride of its kind in the world. 4 thrilling adventures in one attraction. Soar above the Smokies. Plunge into whitewater rapids.
Oh, that looks so fun.
Climb majestic mountain peaks.
So really,
and dare to navigate beyond the familiar, deep into the heart of the night, and discover the light. The time is near.
Jungle Cruise on steroids.
Are you ready to see what happens when the sun goes
It's
down?
giving like Rise of the Resistance,
That's what I
like
was gonna say. Rise of the Resistance.
like different experiences.
Yeah.
In one.
so what it reminded me of, what I got from it is, except for that last scene, a lot of the things that you saw are outdoorsy things that you go and do in the Smoky Mountains.
Yeah.
So that you get to experience in the Smoky Mountains. I love it. And that last scene, though, totally reminded me of Avatar. Just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Looks like
think
it could have been a too. Weird.
Weird. Did you put the weird button, Joey? Weird.
No, not yet.
I'm going to need it.
Yeah, it definitely looks like it's try and compete with like whatever Disney's doing with Avatar, and then also it kind of gives that Rise of the Resistance 4 experiences in one kind of thing. So it's going to be a very sophisticated ride system.
Yeah, it's a little bit like
I was getting
the
the
Atlantis
Shanghai
ride in San Diego.
Oh, the Atlantis ride, yeah.
Yeah. So it's definitely a combination of multiple ideas. Like, yeah, I'm ready to go on it. So, Amanda, let's go back.
I mean, it looks fun. It looks great.
I've never been to Dollywood, but I'm down.
I haven't either. So, like, how do their roller coasters kind of like size up to other theme parks? Like, do they have other dark coasters that are really fun?
They do have,
or is it kind?
They have one dark coaster, but it's kind of weird. It's like the Tennessee Tornado or something. I think I can't remember if that's the exact name, but it feels like you're in a warehouse. I don't really recommend that one as far as like if you like indoor roller coasters. But there's another one where it's like you're in a mine shaft kind of thing, which is a little creepy and fun. But the cool ones, like where the lightning rod, like they showed in that video, where at least when Amanda and I went out, they were still launching up the hill, but now it's a fast lift hill, but it's still the ride through the mountains. You're actually going through the trees and stuff on that roller coaster very fast and twisting and turning. And
that's cool.
It's amazing.
Wow.
A lot of their rides are outdoor roller coasters. The ones that he was just referring to are the Mystery Mine, which is kind of a indoor and outdoor roller coaster, and then the I just had a Blazing Fury is the
I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's also the Tornado one, right, or something like that.
I've seen like the Golden Eagle one on like Travel Channel, like roller coaster.
Yeah, Golden Eagle sounds familiar.
Tennessee Tornado. But I don't think that's indoor.
I went on it. You always have a warehouse. I guarantee it.
Well,
you waited out. She didn't go on that one, so I went on by myself.
I've been trying to get to a convention in Nashville, and that's definitely a place I want to stop if I make it there.
Definitely. It's really, really cute. We were pleasantly surprised by Dollywood because we weren't really sure what to expect, and it is fantastic. It is much larger than I ever thought, and they're continuing to expand. So, and they have original music from Dolly herself, and she's very active at the parks. So it's awesome. Definitely recommend.
They even filmed a Hallmark. They even filmed a Hallmark Christmas movie there.
What more could you ask for?
Yeah. And it said Christmas in Dollywood.
So it's a very exciting thing for Dollywood to be, making sure they keep their footage in the theme park industry and making sure like they're trying new technology and trying to keep up with all of the attraction competition that is going on. So we love that for them. Speaking of loving things in Tennessee, Joey, I'm going to ask you to take this one. Are you ready for it? Because you shared this. No, I mean, if you want to, we can, but not on this show. We'll have to, maybe a different podcast. We'll just make another podcast for that one. So Nate Bart. Okay, I'll just let you take this one. Go ahead. New Nashville theme park, Joey.
Yeah, so Nate Bargatze, he's a really great comedian. He's been around a lot, and his comedy style, he's kind of known as a very clean comic. He's really funny, and he recently, I think, hosted the Emmys or something.
The Emmys,
But
yeah.
he's
The
actually
Emmys,
getting
yeah.
into theme park business, and the theme park in Nashville somewhere sometime soon. So there wasn't a whole lot of details, I don't think, though, right? Other than
He said
like partners
it
or
no. He said that it was going to be one of the flagship location for a series of parks. That it was going to be 80 to 100 acres. They are doing feasibility studies, and then it would have a studio and standalone rides not themed to existing franchises, obviously copyright attractions. So he's planning like more than one park.
Interesting.
Yeah. He's definitely someone that's probably played a lot of sim games. So
Yeah.
why not build your own theme park if
Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Sure, we would all.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my gosh. Exactly.
I think
That's
this is
so
cool.
much fun. I think so too.
I'm
Where
down.
do we think locations for other theme parks though? What do,
there's a
There's
lot.
a
you guys
There's a
want,
lot
where
of
do you guys want to
open
see
land.
one that there isn't one? Well, you have to think like they've got to kind of be
it's hot.
Destinations where people are going to want to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we've talked about it before, how Vegas has been dropping. This would be something perfect for Vegas as they're re-identifying themselves again. They do it, like I said, every decade or so. They kind of rethink what will bring people like that's in Nashville, because like I said, this is a town I've always wanted to go to. So I could see places like Colorado. I can't see California, but I would like this would be a nice replacement if they wind up, Great America, if they could buy that land and take it over since it's already there.
Also, isn't one of the Texas Great Americas closing or just closed? Like I thought one of them. There's another Great America closing.
There's a Maryland Six Flags Park. It's like Six Flags America, but it's not a Great America.
Oh, okay.
You could probably do is like history themed one in Maryland.
Yeah. But I mean, this would be, with it being no new IP, this will be, I can see a lot of retired Imagineers or people that, aren't getting the projects that they want to actually like kind of, think outside the box.
I would be curious to see who his engineering firm ends up being, because there are a couple that are currently doing really, really well outside of Disney and Universal, especially internationally, with a lot of the Disney Imagineers that no longer work for Disney. They've gone off and started their own firms. So I'd be curious to see who he ends up partnering with.
Yeah,
maybe we'll be talking about his theme park in a couple years or a decade. Who knows how long it's going to take.
But check out his stand-up on Netflix. It's awesome.
Good luck to him. We love it. All right. This week in theme park history, I'm going to try and keep this one short and sweet because we've got a lot of trip reports we want to get to. We want to hear Amanda and Kevin. Your guys' trip report has a lot of trips in it. So we want to get to that. But I do want to remind everybody not to miss the Disneyland 70th Primetime Spotlight on ABC on the 21st. So make sure you check that out. We talked about that on the live last night, but wouldn't hurt to plug it. We said we don't think we're going to get any new updates or anything. This is going to be for the non-Disney obsessed people, unlike ourselves, to kind of get a glimpse into Disney. So
hour-long commercial.
An hour-long commercial for Disney, yes. But we're still excited to see it.
Always love hearing the history.
This week in theme park history, September 23rd, 1999, Horizons was officially no more because they removed the signage in Epcot. Sad day. Anybody love Horizons? I love everything that Horizons represented.
And we never got to go on Horizons.
I didn't either, but I like what I've gotten to see. Loved it. Loved it.
I went on it back when I was 10, and I still remember loving it. So
it's basically like the sequel to Carousel of Progress. And then as far as I know, you got to like choose your own adventure at the end, right? Kind of. Yeah. See, love that. So,
I just know the song from the album that had like Disneyland and Walt Disney World and Epcot on one tape before they each had their own 2-disc, 4-disc, you know.
So I have a friend who like uses, I don't even know what he does, but he recreates opening day Epcot in a video game type of format, and he's been building it for years. And then like people get to test pilot it and stuff. So that's where I first got to experience like the Horizons Pavilion, like everything. It's so cool because he rebuilt it, and he did the Imagination Pavilion too. And that was the first time I actually like got to see the Rainbow Corridor because I didn't know it was a thing. But I've been following him doing this for like 6 years.
Oh wow,
really cool.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'll send you guys it if I can find it again on Facebook. I used to be a moderator in his group, but I haven't gone in there in years, so probably not anymore. Really cool though. And then this is another one I was going to touch on. It's my last one for today. So Six Flags Hurricane Harbor, Chicago. The Tsunami Surge opened in 2021, and it was North America's tallest water coaster, replacing earlier attractions and being part of a major expansion for the park. So height, speed, wow factor. It kind of tried to up the ante as far as water coasters went.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You love a water coaster.
I'm not a big fan of like water parks.
I'm not either, but I love them on cruise ships.
Until you fall out of the slide.
Don't fall out.
That's just a
I hope not. I hope not.
No. I'm talking about.
No, it actually happened. No, it did happen on Royal Caribbean.
On Royal Caribbean, yeah.
The slide totally fell apart.
Yeah. No, I don't want to think about that.
Yeah. No.
Then you land in the real water.
Yeah.
No.
I think it was on the deck. I don't think it was the part that was on over.
No,
very scary.
Nope, it landed on the deck, and people were screaming, "Stop it! Stop it!" And they were still sending people through. It was crazy. Nobody felt no.
Yeah. You have to make sure
somebody got a free cruise after that.
Yeah, right. You have to make sure
hopefully they're okay, Joey.
Well, I'm sure they are. Courtney would risk my health for a free cruise. I know.
I would not.
I would.
She'd risk mine.
I wouldn't risk anything. No.
Oh, also, there was a 1996 Illuminations went bye-bye.
Oh. The original.
Until they redefined it for Epcot. So, you know. But that was the original.
That was a good. I had the CD with that one on there too. That was a good. Did you? That was a good track.
Yeah, everybody really liked the original, and then they got really mad when it went away. But then they liked the reimagining even better, and that was the one that was there for 20 years before they took it away for Harmonious.
Mm-hmm.
I liked Harmonious.
I did too.
Yeah,
but we have a brand new show that we get to go see when we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
Which I'm sure you guys saw.
We did.
Yeah.
Sure is. Yeah.
Okay, without telling us too much, since we're talking about it, 0 to 10, 10 being the best.
Of the show?
For
Yeah.
Luminous?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Illuminous, yeah.
For Illuminous.
That's tough. I mean, there's so many different categories here, but as far as like, I mean, I'd probably give it like an 8.
Okay, Amanda.
Oh, that's high.
That's strong.
I mean,
if it
it's
had drones
tough.
or something, it would go up, but
Sure. Drones or like projections.
we're so spoiled with our World of Color screens.
It's really hard because
I'm not sure if it would work over there with the Epcot layout, but
well, and the thing is they did it for Harmonious, and then everybody was like, "We don't like."
Well, Harmonious had the barges and that everybody hated. If they had just like the water screens, I don't know, maybe people would hate it less.
The barges are cool, I thought.
I thought the barges were cool, but I do understand like the aesthetic that everybody likes about Epcot. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they could do the technology that the World of Color show has, where the platform sinks into the water, so you don't see it until it's showtime, but then you wouldn't have the boats going around, so you lose the kinetics and mobility issue of the boats. So I understand why they have the barge in the middle, right now for the existing show, so that the boats can still go around it. So it's kind of the best of both worlds. So it kind of gives that curiosity factor of what
you really don't want to lose the friendship boats.
Exactly.
No.
Exactly. So
understood.
All right, so I didn't get a number from you though, Amanda.
Oh, I think I'm gonna say 7, just because we are so spoiled with water shows. It's a great show. It's a great message. The music's great. The fireworks coming out of the barge and all around the lagoon, that's great. I'm gonna say I'll give it 7.5. I'll go half.
7.5.
Yeah, we are spoiled with the screens. I mean, me and Courtney saw the Hollow Screams, just the screen show, without the fireworks, and that was awesome. So
it was so vibrant on the Rivers of America. It was like you could see it clearly,
cool.
and
the
sometimes
music,
you can't always do that. It's great.
Well, if you want to go check it out yourself and book yourself a trip to Walt Disney World, we are going to let you listen to Getaway Today right now, and they can help you do that. So we'll be right back.
It's been a great show so far, but who's ready for an ad break? Did you know that the best way to keep our shows going is by supporting our sponsors? So let's get to know more about the travel experts at Getaway Today. They've been helping to make vacation dreams come true since 1990. And whether you want to visit the happiest place on earth or to travel to Orlando for a most epic adventure, they are there to help. Are you trying to find out which hotel is your best option or which theme park tickets will work best for your visit? Are you concerned that you might need a last-minute change? No worries. Their travel experts will help you out. Looking to book a cruise but don't know where to start? Hey, they can help with that too. They will find the perfect cruise for your vacation, whether it's your first time or you're a well-seasoned cruiser. When you book your cruise with one of the Getaway Today experts, you will have a dedicated agent to help you every step of the way. They take care of the details so you can have the most fun. Getaway Today offers peace of mind travel, allowing you to cancel or make changes up to 72 hours before your trip. You will always have the most up-to-date vacation information, both pre-arrival and upon welcome. Getaway Today guarantees the best prices, with no hidden fees, and every time you book through Getaway Today, they will donate a portion back to a charitable organization in your area. And so far, over $4.5 million have been donated. So go ahead and dial 1-855-GETAWAY, that's 1-855-438-2929, and be sure to tell them that Walt's Apartment sent you. Or just click the link in our show notes for more information and the best deals to start your Disney, Universal Studios, or cruise vacation planning. What I'm trying to say is, if you like to travel, check out Getaway Today. All right, so now it's time to get back to enjoying that view from Walt's apartment. Let's get back to the show.
Yes, definitely check out Getaway Today. We love them, and we love that they are so willing to help plan vacations. They love doing it, and they can find you the best deals, and they do it absolutely free of cost because it's what they love doing. So,
and we love Kevin's sexy voice.
We do.
What I do.
Yep.
Goodness gracious. Joey's going to take this show off the rails.
For the first time.
Nope.
We're always so good at staying on track.
Yeah, we really are. We really are. Totally. So
absolutely.
Moving right along. Candlelight processional.
Yes.
It's that
something Kevin should do.
It's that time.
Yeah, sign me up.
Yes, Kevin. Oh, look at your name is right there on December 27th through 28th. Oh, you're Brie Larson. Never mind. Just kidding.
What's the difference?
Yeah, the Candlelight Processional is back, and we have our lineup for the Walt Disney World version, and because they have a much longer span of time that the Candlelight Processional happens. And I'm really excited, and I know Courtney and Joey are really excited because we're going to be there during this time. So we may try to catch a show. And so they announced their celebrity guest readers, I believe is kind of what they are. So we're going to start with November 28th through the 29th is going to be Constance Wu. And then November 30th through December 2nd will be Jordan Fisher. And then December 3rd through the 4th is Jennifer Garner. December 5th through the 6th is Ashley Eckstein. December 7th through the 8th is Ralph Macchio. December 9th through the 10th is Leslie Uggams. December 11th through the 13th is Marley Matlin. And December 14th
I would love to be
and 15th,
there for that one, but we're not going to be
the sign language one, I'm sure would be incredible. December 14th and 15th, Henry Winkler is going to be there for the first time.
Hey.
The Fonz, yeah. December 16th through 17th is going to be Lauren Daigle. Yeah. December 18th through the 19th is Gary Sinise. December 20th through the 22nd is Brendan Fraser. December 23rd and 24th is Louis Fonsi. December 25th through the 26th is Joel Smallbone. December 27th through the 28th is Brie Larson. And December 29th through the 30th is Cheryl Lee Ralph. Lots of new celebrities on here.
Yeah, and no John Stamos. What?
When are you guys going?
We are going in the beginning of December, so we'll be there. We'll be in Florida from Constance Wu to Ralph Macchio.
Let's see the Karate Kid, man.
I know.
I was like, I cannot decide which one to go and see because I want to see Ralph Macchio.
Yeah.
There's only one choice there. I don't even know what we're talking about.
There's only one correct choice.
No, there's not. There's like three.
We saw Brie Larson when we were at Disneyland, I think 2 years ago.
Yeah, Brie Larson did it at Disneyland, I believe.
Yeah, we were there for that one.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. We've never gone to a candlelight at Disneyland either.
That's the only one that we've ever done.
That's still one of my favorite stories when Amanda was talking about it.
Yeah, right where we were standing. You can see Walt's apartment, and all of the town hall, town square is dark except for the candlelight processional stage and Walt's lamp.
Yeah.
The rest is dark, and right where we were standing, we had a perfect line of sight for each, and it was a magical moment for sure.
Oh, I bet.
That's very, very cool.
Oh,
well, right now we're deciding between Jordan Fisher, Ashley Eckstein, and Jennifer Gardner, I think.
Jennifer Gardner. Yeah, because like right now, as our plans have it, we are probably going to end up at Epcot on Thursday, which is Jennifer Garner on the 4th. But I kind of want to move it to Saturday before we leave, so we can see Ralph Macchio. But I know Joey said he wanted to see Ashley Eckstein. So I don't know what we're going to do yet.
And I kind of want to see Jordan Fisher, so that's at the beginning of our trip. So we may end up there a couple times. I don't know.
You have to get park hoppers. That's all it is.
I don't know. We'll see. But what a lineup.
Yeah, I don't know who half the people are, but if I had a choice, it would be Ashley.
Jennifer Gardner.
I would really want to see. I would really like to see Gary Sinise.
Yeah.
No, we're not extending our trip a week.
Well, Tori will let me stay. So.
Yeah, okay, you extend.
Sounds like you guys have mixed feelings about who you're going to see for the Candlelight Processional. And this next topic, you also had mixed feelings about when we talked about it in our Discord. because it's the Lost and Found sale. And Joey was like, I don't know how I feel about this. And then Courtney had all the details on it. So
I think I didn't know about it.
Yeah, you didn't know it existed.
I actually think it's a good idea, and I think it. I mean, whatever.
I have heard about this sale, and to be honest, when I first heard about it, I had mixed feelings about it because I don't really want to buy stuff that was lost and that other people lost. So, like, I'm not sure, but like most of it looks like Disney stuff that people may have left behind. I don't know. It kind of puzzles me a little bit, but I would love to go look and see what they have. Like, that would be incredible. But
yeah, so
I don't know.
This is happening at the Goodwill, Orange County Goodwill store on the 20th. So it's happening this weekend. The way I have always seen it is that a certain influencer, Ryan the Sidekick, he goes to these kind of things all the time. And I always saw like people, and especially him, getting up at the butt crack of dawn to go in these long ass lines at this place to go and get really cheap Disney stuff. But like, I mean, some of it looks like it's in good condition, but you never know because it is lost and found. So you don't know what you're going to get, and you don't know what's there, and you don't know in what condition it's in. But apparently, an inside
you do know it's been there long enough that it doesn't have lice.
Right? Sure.
I would hope so.
And I mean, Goodwill does, wash.
Yeah, I'm sure that they try and make them presentable.
So
but I
mostly ears and hats and stuff, and a few sweatshirts.
Yeah.
He said he's there all the time. How often do these happen?
I think it happens once a year.
Kevin's trying to catch the
once
sale,
or twice
guys.
a year.
We're going to be in the area this Saturday, so
yeah.
see.
So
can you go get this? Can you go get the scoop for us and just like record what's happening? Is it going to be like a chaos and a frenzy and people like?
And actually, I do have a little bit more scoop that's not there because we did have an inside source that said that usually cast members get first pick at this stuff, and that's when they have to go up at like break of dawn, and I guess they had to register for it. But then it opens at 11 a.m. for the general.
So this is like a big to do.
Yeah.
Oh.
People are going to be like fighting over it.
Yeah, I'm picturing like a Black Friday situation.
I think I have seen a Black Friday situation before at it. Yeah.
Wow. But
Kevin,
it's really
Amanda, I need you to be our eyes on the ground.
Off. Yeah, I mean, it's like
what are
90% off stuff.
Amanda said, I'm not going to be the eyes on the ground. I'm going to be the one causing the Black Friday situation.
What are the top lost items, though, at a theme park? Is it just sunglasses mostly, or what are we talking?
I don't know. I've never actually seen. I mean, you might have to go, Kevin. You might have to go scope it out.
I'm curious
all
now.
The polarized glasses are already gone. Why am I even showing up to this thing? So
I don't know.
From almost
you could get all the magic bands you want.
No magic bands. That's an idea.
Almost personal experience. Some people might have accidentally almost forgot their lounge flies.
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm sure those get claimed right away.
Yes.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Things that don't get claimed, I'm sure, like maybe a plush, maybe I don't know, like a bubble one that's out of bubbles. I don't know.
I can picture someone like buying like a bag of stuff at a shop and then accidentally leaving it somewhere, then that becoming part of it. Like that'd be probably the most clean of the items, at least. So.
Right.
Club 3 years.
The little baby shoes, like you always see on top of trash cans, like one shoe.
If you want to buy just one shoe, go to Goodwill.
And now they're like, by the time they've like claimed it or whatever, the kid's grown out of the shoe, so they're like, whatever. I don't.
I'm also curious if they have like things that people have just left, like a sweater from not Disney, like if it's just like a sweater, like if it's just like a sweater from like Target that somebody left, are they selling that?
They might.
I don't know.
I mean, it's Goodwill.
I lost something at Walt Disney
it's not
World
Disney.
Once, and it was the worst time of my life trying to get it back.
Yeah.
Somebody the park closes and they actually forgot their lockers at DCA, which is already closed. So whatever they left in the locker.
I don't know. I think this picture is kind of a little bit deceiving because I don't think that's what type of is going to be there. Yeah, and the plushes on Instagram. I don't think that's exactly what's going to be there and exactly how that's going to look. I have a feeling things are just going to be in bins.
Autograph pins.
Yeah, autograph pins, maybe pins that fell off somebody. I don't know. It'll be interesting. We'll see.
I still think it's good that they do this, though.
I mean, how else are they going to get rid of it other than giving it to people claiming their stuff? Yeah,
or throwing it away.
Joey, they just posted a Rogue Comic-Con update that Jason Christman from Lucasfilm is going to be one of the special guests. So
very cool.
What?
Nice. I just got the update on our Walt's apartment page, so I thought I'd share.
Nice. Breaking
moving
news.
into something less bright. Well, it's still kind of. Let me backtrack on how I'm introducing this topic because it's not.
No, because this is not good.
Well, it's breaking news, but it's not good news. It's tragic. There was the first death at Epic Universe. Courtney, do you want to tell us what happened?
Yeah, so the identification and cause of death revealed for guests who died. They did die during writing or after writing Stardust Racers at
I have a question
Universal.
about that part.
Yeah.
Did they find them dead after, or did they get off the attraction and then die?
I think it was still in his seat. Yeah.
They were on the ride.
I think
gotcha.
it was, So the guest who passed away has been identified as 32-year-old Kevin Rodriguez Zavala, and his cause of death was listed as multiple blunt impact injuries. He was found unresponsive. Yeah. He was what?
I said it's not very clear what that means. So
No, it's not.
It's not very clear.
It just says that he was found unresponsive after riding Stardust Racers on Wednesday night. The manner of death has been ruled an accident, according to Orange County Medical Examiner's Office.
And then I saw that he was unresponsive, and then they took him to the hospital where he didn't die on the ride.
The
I think it's kind of
very
standard
much
for theme
could be
parks to do that.
You can't actually.
Yeah, nobody ever dies on a theme park grounds.
Yeah, and I like the way you said the first death also, implying the first of many deaths at Epic Universe began today. Or yesterday, I guess.
No, we're just kind of a little wary about how to report it because it's not something we want to say. Yeah.
Especially with it being such a new park and this happening. But Kevin, Amanda, you guys were just there. You rode the attraction in question.
I mean, I don't know if we went on the same track that he was on because there's two tracks there. We only went on one of them. But I mean, it was such a smooth. It was very fast.
Was it aggressive? Do you feel?
I mean, there's much more aggressive rides out there that we've been on. So I mean, I don't know what that person's situation was. I don't know what their
I mean, there
what
are
rights
other
they've been on
reports.
beforehand.
There's some reports about some medical sensitivities.
Yeah, there was reports that he was in a wheelchair before he got on. There was a report he wasn't feeling well either, which just means know your limitations. Don't get on a ride if you are.
You
not
still don't
feeling
expect
well.
to die from a ride, even if you're.
Right.
Yeah.
We don't know if he was injured before he got on it.
Not at all.
Yeah,
It's
very
I mean, this has happened.
Well, and also I know that the restraint for Stardust Racers is a little weird.
It's
how
just
does that?
the lap. It's just the lap belt. It's kind of like a Velocicoaster if you've been on that one.
Okay.
Or a lot of the modern wooden roller
So
coasters.
there's not
have become
even
steel coasters.
anything going over your shoulders.
No, it goes over your head, but it goes into your lap and not over. Your shoulder. There's nothing on your shoulders, but it does go over your head and onto your lap.
Does it? I don't even remember that. I remember just.
Or at least that's what Velocicoaster does. I don't know. Because it's not just a lap bar where you pull it down; it comes up above you, right?
I can't picture that
like
either. I'm
Sam
both
said,
of them,
it
I'm
is
pulling
tragic,
it
but
down.
I don't think it's Universal's at fault.
No.
We'll find out.
No,
But
we'll find out.
I kind of go back to when we were talking about the and she mentioned like even her condition is like a very sensitive, like she can't go on even some of the dark rides because they're too green, and you know, her body can't deal with just a slight jarring. But I know some people really want to ride some of the new, and you know, the last thing, you know, they know it's going to be uncomfortable, but the last thing you think is, you know, you're gonna, you know.
Yeah, no, I mean,
well, and
we see a lot of those.
Well, and also we see a lot of the, you know, where people pass out on rides, and then they don't have control over what they're doing. So, I mean, that could also be a factor. I'm not saying that's what happened. I don't know, but you know, it sounds a little bit like something like that, but well, the more details will be revealed probably.
Right. Everything is still under investigation. We are just reporting what we're seeing from various sources. So, obviously, as new details come forward, we will obviously report them. But just from riding other roller coasters, I have experienced, you know, when you go down that first drop, it is intense on purpose. And, you know, there's times on other coasters where, you know, you start to get the stars in your eyes, you start to feel a little like, woo, and who knows what was going on internally before he even got on this attraction. But it's one of those things of, for me, I know my limitations when it comes to roller coasters, and I have to breathe through every dip. If I don't breathe through that certain dip, my equilibrium's all askew, and I'm screwy for the rest of the day. Like, so I know that about myself, and I encourage everyone to know their limitations with coasters as well. But it's one of those things of, is this ride as intense of a Velocicoaster or anything? No. It is a very smooth ride. For me, I didn't feel that huge weight of the G-forces that I would on a Velocicoaster, and I've ridden that a number of times now. So comparing the two, Stardust Racers is a smoother attraction, but again,
and award winning.
At the same time, it is more intense probably than any like Disney roller coaster. So depending on where you're coming from, I mean, it's not as intense as many Six Flags park coasters, but again, there's different calibers of coaster out there. So,
and we'll be sure to talk about this again as more information comes out. We don't want to spend too much time talking about it today because we have a lot of other things that we want to get to. We are just
real quick, we talked about it before recording, but all the roller coasters and rides have warnings to tell people know their limits, like Courtney said.
Ride at your own risk.
Very
and
respect and condolences to the family and all that.
Absolutely.
Our sympathies to the family.
It was a tragedy, and very
not belittling him.
No, not at all. Our sympathies to the family and the cast members who had to respond to that incident, because it's traumatizing to be in that experience.
It's traumatizing. It's scary, and nobody wants to do that.
It's a very tragic accident that happened, and hopefully everyone can
hopefully
breathe through it.
On that note,
we're gonna switch gears just a little bit, and we're gonna go ahead and look at what it's like if you are on the Disney Destiny and you are on the Aquamouse. So let's take a look at that. Cool. Well, apparently the video has no sound, but we can talk through it as we're watching it.
Well, me and Courtney have actually ridden the Aquamouse on the Wish. And so
talk to us about it.
Yeah, it's a fun water coaster. It's basically a water slide, but they call it a water coaster because it's a roller coaster on the water. And you basically sit in a tandem tube. Me and Courtney were in the same tube, and you go up over the ship, and you go into this tunnel that they're showing right now on YouTube, and they basically show you clips of like a Mickey short, and you're like following Mickey and Minnie, and they're underwater, and there's a bunch of splashing that's happening, and they're like spitting water at you and all kinds of things. But I mean, it's a fun water slide. It is. It's really fun. We had to do it once because we are not water slide people usually, but we made a point to go on it when we were on the Wish.
Yeah,
those are really long
like
lift,
you guys know,
very long.
Yeah,
it
is.
It is very long. Yes.
I am not a water slide girl. You guys know this. I'm a walking hazard when it comes to water slides. I could do this though. Like I could do a tube slide.
Well, and the lift hill when you get before you get to that little area where you're in the Mickey short part.
I'm not sure how I feel about that open part.
Well, actually, that's kind of cool, and you feel like you're kind of like over the water. I mean, it's not very nice, but it's very fast. After you get through the like where you watch the Mickey short, because the Mickey short's only in that little tunnel area. It's not all the way through the slide. After you get through that, then it's just a full-on water slide that you are riding around the ship.
Yeah, no, I feel like
I just want more
watching
Lazy River cartoons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's no Lazy River.
Let's do that, Joey. Joey, I say yes to that because I was fine watching it like go through the actual tube part. But then once it opened and then it had the clear, nope, I could not do that. And I could do any roller coaster fine. But for some reason, when you put it on water, I have this like trauma now when it comes to water rides.
Well, it's very very interesting because actually you're kind of there's like no cushion on the tube, and you're on this like on that roller, so you're like going like the whole way, and then there's like no cushion on your butt at all.
Yeah, so before you get even in the water, like once you hit the water, you're just floating. Like
So I mean, that's great for a person who has literally broken their ass on a water slide. So
yeah,
maybe not such a good idea.
It's on the conveyor belt.
But like I was like, oh well, we're not gonna feel that much because we're in a tube. But the tube is literally not like everything's blown up except for the part that's underneath you. It's literally like flat, so you can feel every roll that is on the water slide.
That's funny. I grew up in the 80s and 90s. The only padding we had was our trunks. So.
I mean, we didn't have much, and then me and Courtney are in the same tube, and we're both going like,
right past
In the 80s, we didn't have conveyor belts on water slides, though. So it's a little different.
True. It's very true.
No.
Yeah.
So how many Disney cruise ships have the water slides? There's Aquamouse.
So
and
this
Aquaduck. Is there?
Yeah, the Aquaduck. Like all of them have a water slide, but the ones that go over the ocean is the Aquaduck and the Aquamouse. And the Aquamouse is on the Destiny, the Treasure, and the Wish. So the Triton classes.
Those are the ones that are considered the water coasters. The Aquaduck is like a basic water slide.
Okay, hear me out. On the next one of the, I'll make this real quick. But on the next cruise ship, instead of a water, they should have one of those, just those big drops.
Oh,
they do have that
on the Magic.
Where do they have that one? It's called the Aquadunk.
Aquaduck's on the Magic.
On the Magic, yes.
But you gotta have Yzma like pull the lever, Kronk. Then
pull the lever. Should have been on the Destiny because that's a Heroes and Villains.
Not gonna lie, this conversation is making me nauseous.
Oh no.
Water that doesn't include fishing makes Sam feel sick.
But yes, pretty much. Like I'll go in the actual ocean, but don't put me in a slide with like an artificial water situation. That's not not going to happen. Not a good time.
Is it artificial? I just found out cruise pools are saltwater.
Yeah, well, it's all saltwater.
Yeah.
They have to fill it from somewhere.
Well, I think Sam needs a break.
That's where I was going, Amanda.
Sam,
thank you. We are going to hear from Sunken City Design, and then when we come back, we're going to hear all about Kevin and Amanda's fantastic travels they just returned home from, and then they're going to tell us what they have coming to the Where in the Park podcast, and we'll be right back.
Sunken City Designs brings you art. Do you like art? I know I do. How about art based on Disney characters, like Mickey Mouse and the Oyster Thief? You know, that's actually from Alice in Wonderland, the best princess movie ever made. Also, we have some dwarfs that have their heads ripped off sometimes. Why? I don't know. It's because it's Sunken City Design. So go there, sunkencitydesign.com. Get yourself some great merchandise. You got posters and, I believe, clothes. Who knows? I got a cup from there, and it's fantastic. Do you like cups? Do you ever use those? I do. Go for it. Oh yeah, sweatshirts. Can't forget about those. If you're ever cold, get yourself a sweatshirt from sunkencitydesign.com. Also, WALL-E. You know, that's the best movie ever made. Second only to Alice in Wonderland. All right, if you also like Walt's apartment, they have merch for that too. Where? sunkencitydesign.com. Hopefully you've already loaded up that site and you're looking at it and you have some items in your cart. Go ahead and check out as soon as you can because the show's about to come back on. All right, everybody, we appreciate you.
And we appreciate Lou. Make sure you go load up your cart, like Kevin said, and show Lou some support. His art is fantastic. He's got a lot of huge projects coming along. So follow him on his Instagram and make sure that you're getting yourself some Sunken City Design. All right, Kevin and Amanda, the moment we've all been waiting for. And you guys are just going to give us a little teaser, a little taste, because you guys have a full podcast episode coming out on your travels.
Yeah.
So,
we actually have a series of podcast episodes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Series.
Not just one podcast episode. We actually have 3 podcast episodes coming out. We've divided it up into 3 parts. The first part being the first few days where we were at Universal Studios Florida and Islands of Adventure and Epic Universe. And then we have another episode just about our time on the Disney Magic, which I'm wearing the shirt for right now. So that is an entirely separate episode. We went to Lookout Key and Castaway Key and the Bahamas. So we had a fabulous time there. And then the third episode is all about what happened after the cruise, which was Typhoon Lagoon, speaking of water parks. And
I thought we were over this.
I just threw it out there. And then all 4 Walt Disney World parks and SeaWorld Orlando. So 3 separate episodes because it was a 3-hour recording.
Yeah, I can imagine. So let's start with the beginning. Epic Universe. This was your first time, right?
Yeah.
It's the first time out there since it opened back in May.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, no, it's a beautiful park. I mean, it really is. Like, I was very surprised by just how beautiful everything was. Every land just was so immersive.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like, I don't even know how to describe this thing. It just, they went overboard. Yeah.
Can you give us your favorite ride?
You know, it's contentious here, right? Like, I'm between personally, my top choice is the Harry Potter ride, the Battle of the Ministry, but it only beats the Monsters Unleashed because there were so many animatronics in that ride that weren't operating.
Oh no, you guys got a bad run.
Only reason. We went on it twice, thinking like maybe it was just in the morning somewhere down, and it got worse in the afternoon. So
I mean,
I heard that's the issue with that ride. Yeah.
But the ones that were running were phenomenal. Like, it was better than most animatronics.
But we've said that before. Like, we have to understand that there are going to be bugs and fixes when they're trying this brand new technology, you know? Like, they're trying new things with animatronics. So it's kind of like
I'm not insulting. I'm not saying like it's their fault or anything. I understand that they were very ambitious with it, and it shows. Yeah.
So,
that's my opinion. Amanda, which ones are you leaning toward?
So, yeah, I agree with Kevin. Just the line for Ministry of Magic, holy cow. The team, well, the entire park, the design team, the artists, the craftsmen, everyone on point. It is gorgeous. It's a beautiful park. I think they call them realms, not lands. But each realm is
Worlds,
stunning. It is a
Worlds, realms.
standalone, yeah, it is a standalone world. Each one you can't see any other realm around it, and it is fantastic. So I preferred the Ministry of Magic line over the ride.
Okay.
And it's just gorgeous, and there's so many little details in there. I did like the Monsters Unchained, both the line and the attraction. Yes, there were quite a few things that were not operational, but everything else, if you just look past that, was awesome. Um, the music, the story, um, I cannot wait for the Halloween Horror Night team to get their hands on this, because it is an easy flip. In 10 minutes, they will have a Halloween Horror Night,
I mean,
that
their
whole land you
fingerprints
can
are
watch.
all over the entire land,
Oh,
so
Yeah.
I'm sure they were
Very
involved.
much so.
it's awesome. It
so
is
which
fantastic.
realm
So,
was your favorite overall? If you had to pick one realm.
I mean, they're all so good. Like, I mean, again, and they're all so different too, which is what makes it
they
pretty
are.
crazy.
Okay, well, I'm going to
Let
be
me
stubborn and
rephrase.
make you
Let
pick
me rephrase the
one.
question. Which realm felt like the most of being in that property?
Immersive, the most immersive.
Yeah.
Um, so I really liked Isle of Burke. It felt very lived in. It felt like you were walking into town, and there were things happening all around you. The force perspective is on point. The artistry, the craftsmanship, it just feels homey.
Hmm.
And you don't feel like an outsider coming into a new land for the first time. You are kind of welcomed in, welcome traveler, kind of a thing, and you can make yourself at home amongst the locals, kind of a thing. Um, Whereas the other ones, it kind of felt like an out of body experience. Like, whoa, where did I just teleport to? Which makes sense because you're
That's
walking
what
through a portal.
that's so cool.
Um,
Right.
I mean,
but
I
it,
I feel like Darkmoor was the most like you were actually in a real place. Like I
True.
feel like that one, like I actually went to like a little town in like Transylvania or wherever like it takes place, where it was
Yeah,
just
so cool.
like that's crazy. Whereas Super Nintendo World, like I think made me smile the most. Just
Hmm.
walking, I've been a lifelong Nintendo fan. I mean, I don't
Nostalgia.
know if you can see stuff
Yeah.
behind me or not. Yeah, I have a flower behind me. So I've
See
always
it.
loved Nintendo. So when we got the little one here in Hollywood, I love that. Like I love the feel when you're in that little land. But over there, it was just like boosted to the next level. They made it over into like the Donkey Kong Country area. It was just like
Yeah.
this right here, you know. It was amazing. So
So I
yeah,
have
I'm
a
between those two.
question. Well,
yeah.
I have a question. What was the longest line you waited in?
Oh, that was
Donkey
definitely for the
Kong.
Donkey Kong ride.
The
Two
Donkey Kong
hours.
ride. 2
Oh,
hours.
Yeah,
Was
I
it
think it's
worth
an
2
it?
hour and a
hours.
half. Probably not 2 hours.
Not 2
What we
hours.
learned was that the express line for that ride actually goes all the way to the train. Like it never merges with the standby queue.
Hmm.
Oh.
Because normally when you're in a line, like by the time you merge, it's like okay, now you can breathe. You're gonna get on the ride soon. But it never happened for that one, so you were always stopped, and yeah, just standby queue just did not move. So
Hmm.
it was
Oh,
Got it.
wow.
kind of torture,
Yeah.
Got
but
it.
yeah.
The standby line
Yeah,
was
They
moving
just
faster than the
opened the
single
express
rider.
line for that, right? They
Yeah.
just opened that?
Just like a week or
Okay.
two ago,
Yeah.
or maybe 3 now, but
Still
yeah,
figuring out how to work that, I guess.
yeah.
Yeah. But the big thing that we got to talk about is Epic Universe has figured out lockers, you guys.
Locking the
So
Oh.
lines for rides. Yeah,
the locker situation, they finally solved it. First off, at other Universal parks, you have to have like your ticket like a separate locker ticket to get a thing, and then you put all your stuff in there, but you have to keep that ticket, right?
Yes.
With Epic, to just get into the park, they've already scanned your face, right? And if you have been to other Universal parks in Florida, they already have your face. So it's just a quick, scan your face and let's go. The lockers work the same way. So they are going to scan your face to open it up so you can put everything in. Their lockers are bigger, so you can put your backpack in there and your water bottle can stand up. I mean, they have solved it, and it is fantastic. So
you don't have to pay for a bigger locker?
No, they only have the one size, and it fits everything.
One size fits all.
Again, this is in line too, so it's not like it's like before the ride for many of them. Like some of them have. Do any of them at Epic Universe have the locker outside the ride? I can't remember. I think they're all in line for the ride, so if they need them.
Oh, like kind of like Velocicoaster where
like
you go through.
Velocicoaster or Tron.
Okay.
Yeah. Where you put it in one side, then you pick it up from the other side.
Got it.
So that's how they're set. But you just
It's
use your
bigger.
face. You don't have to worry about losing a ticket. Yeah. And Velocicoaster, you're going to have to learn how to squeeze down your backpack and like take things out and reconfigure, get 2 lockers and all this like game you have to play to get in there.
It's like Tetris.
Or it's so
which I love. Yeah.
Yeah.
You would love
it.
Yeah. And what was your strategy? Because I saw that in Discord you were like the first in line. And what was your strategy?
We listened to the guy at the Stella Nova front desk who told us, oh, yeah, everyone else gets there really early, so try to get there by 7. But we didn't know that, like, the gate by the buses doesn't even open until 8. So we were there, like, a little before 7, and we had to wait over an hour just to get past the first gate before getting over to the turnstiles. Or, I guess, the security before the turnstiles. We had to wait another hour, so it was definitely a lot of waiting. I don't know if that's really a good strategy for anybody. I'd say wait until 7:45 or check whatever time it opens. Go like an hour before, not 2 hours.
He said we waited a little bit before.
Too long. Where did you go first? Like, what was the first ride you went to?
We went straight to Stardust Racers. Okay. Because, the things they keep telling you, like, repeatedly, hey, if you go to the left of the park, you can do Darkmoor and maybe Nintendo World, I think, right?
Yeah, there were a couple of rides.
Yeah, you could do Stardust Racers, but Harry Potter doesn't, and Isle of Berk, they don't open until 10 o'clock. They keep repeating to you that Harry Potter does not open until 10, and when you get in early with the hotel, you're in there at 9, so it's like you're kind of wasting an hour if you get in line for that ride. But we went to Stardust Racers, immediately went over... Oh, what are you going to
say? They said that the Ministry is open, but the battle isn't going to start until 10. So, which meant like you can still make your way in line and see everything and go into the land, but that the battle, like Umbridge's trial is what they said. Umbridge's trial does not begin until 10. So, so we were like, great.
We were lucky enough.
And then we'll go over there and then, go ahead.
Yeah, by the time we got in line after Stardust Racers, like you could tell people were getting on the ride already, and it wasn't 10 o'clock yet. So that's just kind of like a tactic they use to make it where the line doesn't get as crazy, I guess, before the park officially opens.
Well, I've seen it where it's delayed as well, so it kind of just depends.
All right, and we want to save some more juice, though, for your guys' episodes, and we want to hear about your first Disney cruise.
Oh my God, I want to hear!
Disney Magic, tell us all the things. Well, not all the things. Tell us the important things you want to share with us, and then we will send people to your Where in the Park podcast episode to listen to that.
What we didn't mention on our podcast, I was just thinking, before we got on the Disney cruise, because like the day that we embarked was on Friday, we actually had an extra day on our ticket for Universal, so we rope dropped Hagrid's, and then got a lift over to the cruise line over at Port Canaveral.
That's crazy. That's a crazy day.
So that's how we started our day off.
Well, that's
it was a lot of fun. Right?
But
I don't know. Amanda, do you want to start us off on our experience here? Because I don't want to take over the whole conversation. Like I Epic Universe.
No, you're fine. So first off, everybody, if you need any tips regarding your cruise, you were in the right place. You listen to Kelly and Courtney because we listened to Kelly and Courtney, and we were so prepared with our fish extenders and all of the things. We had half a suitcase free because we were, we got so much swag and so much love from others in our fish extender Facebook group, but also just the kindness of people around the ship. And it was so amazing. Every single time you went to your room, it was like, did I get anything in my bag? Like what's happening? And so it's just like it's a Christmas morning experience every time you went to your room, even if you had just left to go get something real quick and then go back to your room to change or whatever. There was something in your
They're
bag, little pixie dinosaurs. They
Yeah.
are.
There's a lot of pixie dust.
Aren't Disney cruise people the best? I find that Disney cruise people are, they're just so open with everybody, and you're all there because you love Disney and you're on vacation, and everybody's so excited, and everybody just wants to talk to everybody about Disney. It's so fun.
Yeah,
everybody was
a few times.
Everybody was politeness battling, I think is how they were referring to it. Yeah. Where it's like, no, after you. No, I insist after you. Everyone was so friendly there. Where it's like, everyone, calm down. We're just going to go through now.
And it was...
We saw then Diva Kevin showed up and he said, fine, I'll just go.
I'll just go.
My turn now. No, I was also one of those courteous people.
Listen, why don't you go through the door or I'm going through the door?
We got excited about switchbacks. It was weird. Like, switchback, how great. But yeah, we checked out the Oceaneers Club when they had their open house. So that is the teen area, but throughout the cruise, they do have open house sessions where anybody could go in and just check it out. And that is heavily themed to SEA. So you knew we had to check it out and take as many pictures as we could. So we have a lot of photos to share with you guys on about that. So
I want to know if you won any trivia.
No.
What?
The way Amanda just said no, she said no.
No, and it is so frustrating because you knew people had been on the Magic before.
Oh, you had double back-to-back cruisers.
We didn't ask them to verify this fact. It just seemed as though they already knew all the answers before we started. Where they were very confident they had everything correct, and it's like, these are not easy questions. So that's very interesting, where we felt like some of them...
mastering.
Yeah, we were getting like 18 or 19 out of 20. Always had 20 out of 20, where it's like, how did you do that? It's like, I'm guessing they've been here before. But yeah.
We did score highest on the Imagineering trivia, though. So.
Oh, that's good. Yes.
Yay.
No medal for the highest score, though?
Well, no, we weren't the highest. I think it was our highest.
No, our personal.
Oh, your personal highest. Okay. All right. Yeah, I mean, we did win all the trivia. I think we won most of the trivia on the Magic. Right? That was when we got all of our medals.
That was the ship we got the most of the medals, because that's when they first got the rubber medals back in. Or at least...
Well, no, we had them on the Wish. Yeah, we had them on the Wish. But on the Wish, we only won one trivia. And then...
Yeah, we didn't play very much.
But the Wonder, didn't we get a medal on the Wonder? Didn't we get Donald Duck on the Wonder?
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember. So we got one on the Wonder, we got a couple on the Wish, and we got them all on the Magic. But yeah, I'm kind of that's a bummer. That's a bummer. The back-to-back cruisers do get you, or the people that have cruised on the Magic before. I think that they typically try to change up the trivia, but you never know.
Who knows? Yeah.
Sometimes not so nice anymore when it comes to trivia.
No.
Well, we'll give you one of our extra medals.
Thanks. An honorary medal.
An honorary medal.
What did you think of the Broadway shows? Did you see any of the Broadway shows on there?
Well, we saw all of the shows, and they were really good. I mean, like the problem
they were older. The Magic is older.
We had just been to Epic Universe, where their two shows at Epic Universe have mind-blowing like special effects in both shows. Where, for me at least, where it was like, I don't even know how you do this in a theme park show. You know, it's just these things that happen that I don't want to spoil for anyone, for you guys or for anyone listening. But after doing that, then going on the cruise ship, where I'm like, that was cute. You know, so it was kind of
Yeah.
I was like, that was so
It's
quaint.
their older
They do some
shows
quick
because the Magic
change.
is the first ship, so it's the
Yeah.
oldest shows that they have, and they haven't changed them up. So yeah, they're very cute, but yeah, I get that.
They weren't
Well-
bad by any means. It was just
They're
like
just
in comparison,
outdated a little
yeah.
bit.
Well,
Yeah,
perhaps
yeah.
instead of creating 20,000 new cruise ships, they could put some of that energy into updating the cruise ships that they have that are existing.
They could, but they're also updating the like shows on the new ships. Like Hercules looks fantastic on the Destiny.
Yeah, the Wish has some great shows too. They have Aladdin. The Wish has Aladdin. I think Aladdin.
The Little Mermaid.
Little Mermaid. Oh,
And
the new
Aladdin.
Little Mermaid.
And Aladdin, yes, they do have Aladdin.
Yes, and Aladdin. But yeah, the Magic is the oldest ship and has the oldest shows. I think the
that's
Wonder
the one
has
that
the golden Mickeys.
So does the Magic. They have the golden Mickeys too, right? Still?
No, I
No,
don't
they don't have
think
that.
so. They have the Cinderella twist in time,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
I
they
would
have
just
the
look it up.
yeah, and then they have like the variety show with all the characters and the sleeping girl. They're like sleeping
In the
girl.
dreams or something.
Yeah, the dream. Yeah, and then they have Tangled, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
Tangled was the
Oh,
first
Tangled.
night.
Got it.
He
Yeah.
also had a comedy magician where he had a fun story where he was like tied with Disney with his family, where his dad
Oh
was
yes,
one of the
the
original
magician.
skippers that like put in like the comedy into the Jungle Cruise.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Yeah.
So that was sweet.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
So,
So
what was your favorite restaurant?
Mm-hmm.
The
The animator's palette the second night when everything changes from like there's a whole performance where there's pictures on the walls of different sketches and drawings and stuff that they're on different screens, and so they rotate, and it goes to like concept art, and you can see some changes in characters and stuff. But the first night that you're in there, everything's in black and white or just pencil sketch. And then the second night, things are becoming more colorful, and there's a whole performance, and a whole show that happens. Your wait staff becomes part of the show, and then Sorcerer Mickey pops out and like does
Spoiler.
Animator's
Spoiler.
palette's really special. I love Animator's palette.
I cry every time.
Every time.
Aw.
Every time.
Cry every time.
Yeah. Did you do any of the adult themed entertainment after hours?
We
We
did
did
do
a bunch of
the
like the shows and stuff, like the
The
whatever,
games and the
Met
shows.
Your-
Oh, the
Met
Met
Your
Your Mate.
Mates.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
yeah,
Was that funny?
was
Ours was always funny.
yeah.
You didn't
We
get
did-
picked as a couple?
No, the
No.
couple behind us did though.
Oh,
So that
almost.
was fun.
So close.
But yeah, we did that. We did all of or almost all of the
many of them.
later night games. I mean, yeah. And then yeah, we tried to hit up just about everything on the ship that we could.
Did
played
you play
some
bingo?
We
You
did.
play bingo.
We were 3 away from the big prize, but
Oh,
Mm.
bummer.
so some friends of ours that we had met over at the chocolate and liqueur tasting that we did, they were like seated near us, and they won one of the rounds of bingo, so we were happy for them.
Okay.
And we actually saw them on our Magic Kingdom day. They were
Oh.
behind us in Line
Yeah.
of Pirates, and we're like, "Small world, what are you doing?"
Yeah,
Oh,
they
yeah.
us, yeah.
Your
Yeah,
Disney
so-
cruise friends will be your friends for a while.
Forever.
we still talk to some of them of ours.
I think that's cruise
Uh,
friends in general. Like
Yeah,
every
yeah. You
cruise
still
I've
talk
ever
to.
been on, I've made friends that like I've had friends that I currently that I still talk to that I met 10 years ago. You know, on
Yeah.
a cruise.
Did you have a fun dinner table? How many people at your table?
Oh yeah. We had 2 other couples.
2 other couples.
Nice.
Yeah, they were very friendly.
Nice.
All right,
Nice.
Amanda, Kevin, anything you guys want to share about the Disney magic that you're not going to share in your episode?
Or like about the islands, or maybe like
Yeah.
between the two.
Can't remember what we said already. Obviously, this one was a cool cruise that hit up both of their islands. So we went to a Castaway Key and Lookout Key, which isn't always a guarantee for a Disney cruise out of Port Canaveral. which is why I chose this one, because I want to see their 2 private islands, because I'm into what Disney's doing. Obviously, that's why we're here. And,
that's our next one. We're going both islands. That's our next one.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think we mentioned it on ours, but if you go to Lookout Key, do the Junkanoo celebration.
Yes,
you can totally miss it if you go there and don't pay attention to the 2 show times. But be part of it. A lot of fun.
Yes,
Castaway
definitely
Key,
do that.
I loved all the little Easter eggs everywhere. So
yeah, a lot of touches to Imagineering and important people over at Disney. So we'll be doing a whole episode about that for sure, because there's a lot to see there. Also about Lookout Key, there is a National Geographic documentary. It's on Disney Plus about Lookout Key and how they brought the culture and all of the elements into designing that island. And the sustainability projects that they're doing. I really wish that we had watched that before we went, because it's easy to kind of take it for granted. So definitely check that out on Disney Plus. I'm not sure how long it's going to be on there, but it's in the National Geographic section, and it's about Lookout Key. So check that out.
Definitely check that out.
So, at risk of not running this episode extensively long, because we're almost at an hour and a half, would you guys be willing to come back next Extra Magic Hour and tell us about your SeaWorld and Disney experience?
I suppose.
Yeah, definitely.
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah,
you can twist your arm.
Yeah, because I know you had Beacon Barrel, so
yeah,
we got to hear about Beacon Barrel. Oh wow, yeah, we got to hear about that.
So we will save that for next week, because there is a lot of really great things we want to hear from you guys, and we don't want to rush it. And we also don't want to make this episode 2 hours long. So we will come back next week with some more trip reviews from Kevin and Amanda, and some more theme park news from all around the world. So
I did have a travel tip.
Well, oh, yes.
Let's hit the button.
Okay.
This is the Travel Minute, brought to you by Extra Magic Hour and Walt Apartment Productions.
Yes. So my travel tip, it is about Epic. So that's why I wanted to bring it up in this episode.
Perfect.
Because, this is super important. So when you are staying at an Epic property, be it that Helios or Stella Nova or Terra Luna, the walking path to Epic Universe is a weird one. So if you are not on the YouTube to check this out. So this is from BioReconstruct. And the walking paths here at the top, you have the Helios Grand Hotel. The bottom left is Terra Luna, and the right is Stella Nova. And where it's marked number 1 is where the entrance to Epic Universe is. Number 2 on the map there is where the bus station is. So if you take a bus from any of these locations, it will drop you off at that number 2. So the walking path from Stella Nova is quite short. It's about 5 to 10 minutes. You're just crossing over one intersection, and you're pretty much right there. We did that walk a few times while we were staying at Stella Nova. The Terra Luna one is quite a lengthy trek. It looks short, just visually, because you're like, oh yeah, it's just across the street. But to get over to Epic, you have to go to the back of Terra Luna, cross the street, and go up all the way towards the front of Stella Nova, cross over, and it's a much longer walk. So keep that in mind. If you're planning on walking it, it's not impossible, it's just lengthy. Also, my travel tip is to get a really good view of the nighttime spectacular over at Epic. Go to the Helios bar, or Bar Helios, at the Helios Grand Hotel, because you can sit out along the outdoor seating area and have a great view, a bird's eye view of the entire show. We did that our very first night, and it was stunning. So I think you get a much better view of the show than if you were on the ground in the park, because you can see the lighting happening all throughout the around
Celestial Park.
Celestial Park. Thank you. The whole central area that you wouldn't be able to see on the ground. So That is my travel tip.
Thank you.
How
for
early
that.
would you have to get there?
Yes, good information. Yes, thank you.
The show's at 10 p.m.
Yeah.
So we got there at 9:30 on our first day, and we had plenty of time to like sit and get drinks and some food and watch the show.
Okay, so it's not like overly crowded or anything.
But that was also on a Tuesday. So
I was about to say we're there on a weeknight, so
yeah. Got it.
Well, thank you both for joining us tonight.
Yes.
We're glad that you guys are back because we missed you, but we're also glad that you guys got to go have make new experiences, new adventures, and that we get to hear you share it. So we're glad that you guys joined us tonight, and we get to keep you next week too. So we always love a full house. Kelly, Courtney, Joey, thank you as always. And
you did it.
For our listeners, if you have not followed us on YouTube, it is our goal to try and grow that channel this year. So go follow everybody's YouTube channels, Elements of Fun, Where in the Park podcast, Walt's Apartment, all the YouTubes. Go follow everything. Make sure you're following everybody on their socials. Hang out in our absolutely free Discord with us. Check out our Patreon page. All the things. Leave us a rating, leave us a review, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. And until next time, we'll see you in the parks.
Bye.
Switch on the sky and the stars glow for you. Go see the world 'cause it's all so brand new. Don't close your eyes 'cause your future's ready to shine. It's just a matter of time before we learn how to fly. Welcome to the rhythm of the night. Something's in the air you can't deny. Put your hands up 'cause the night is young. Keep your heels up when you join the fun. And as the magic sets us all